Cabinet approves withdrawal from 30/1 and 40/1 UNHRC resolutions. Gazette notification issued to make Soinda Mardu a separate urban council dismissed. Parliament adjourned for a special party leaders meeting. Reports emerge of school of fish dying due to poison mixing in Mawa Koya.
Hello there and welcome to Lunchtime News here on TV1. You're joining me, Debbie Paldano. Let's take a look at one of your headline-making stories now. The Cabinet of Ministers has approved the decision taken by the government to withdraw from the process of co-sponsorship of Resolution 30/1 and 40/1 at the United Nations Human Rights Council. Now, this was confirmed by Cabinet co-spokesperson Minister Bandala Gunawardena at a press conference held today.
Minister Dinesh Gunawardena proposed to withdraw from the 30/1 and 40/1 proposals of the Geneva Human Rights Council. War veterans who fought for the country are being hunted through this proposal. With a lot of patriotism, people voted for President Gotabaya Rajapaksa so that he could protect the nation from this dangerous situation. So the cabinet decided to withdraw from the 30/1 and 40/1 proposals unanimously. With the support of other countries, the Foreign Ministry will withdraw from this proposal in the Geneva Human Rights Council.
ඉෂ්ටකිරීමේ කර්තව්‍යයට අපේ පූර්ණ සහයෝගය සියලුම කැබිනට් ඇමතිවරු ඒකමතිකව ලබා දුන්නා.
විශේෂ පුවතක් වෙතයි දැන් අවධානය. අතුරු සම්මත ගිණුමට සංශෝධන එක් කරමින් පාර්ලිමේන්තුවට ගෙනීමට සැලසුම් කර තිබූ යෝජනාව ඉවත් කරගන්නා බව සභානායක අමාත්‍ය දිනේෂ් ගුණවර්ධන මහතා මීට ටික වේලාවකට පෙර පාර්ලිමේන්තුවට දැනුම් දුන්නා. පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ අවස්ථාව වෙත අප දැන් යොමු වෙමු.
ඔබතුමාගේ ඉල්ලීමක් කරා විරුද්ධ පක්ෂය ගත්ත ණය නොගෙවා ගෙදර ගිහිල්ලා තියෙනවා. ජනතාව විරුද්ධ පක්ෂේ ගෙදර යවලා තියෙනවා. ජනතාව ගෝඨාභය රාජපක්ෂ මැතිතුමාට ආණ්ඩුව යෝජනා ඉදිරිපත් කරනවා. විරුද්ධ පක්ෂයත් පිළිගන්නවා ඒගොල්ලන් ගෙදර යනවා යයි කියලා හිතුවේ නැහැ කියලා. මම යෝජනාව කියන්නේ. මේ යෝජනාව මහජනයා වෙනුවෙන්. ඔව්. මහජනයාගේ එදිනදා අවශ්‍යතාවයන් වෙනුවෙන් ගෙනෙන බව ගරු අග්‍රාමාත්‍යතුමා මුල සිට කිව්වා. ඒ අපේ යුතුයකමක් බැඳීමක්. ඒකට ඉඩ දෙන්නට බැරි බව ප්‍රකාශ කිරීම නිසා අපි පවත්වපු සාකච්ඡාව ඔබතුමාගේ ප්‍රධානත්වයෙන් විපක්ෂයේ කියනවා අපිට සහයෝගය දෙන්නේ නැහැ මේක ගේන්න කියලා. ඉතින් ඊට වඩා හානිදායක තත්වයක් ඇති නොකර අපි මේ යෝජනාව ඉදිරිපත් කරන්නේ නැහැ කියලා තීරණයකට එළඹිලා තියෙනවා.
விசேட செய்தி ஒன்று. திருத்தங்களை மேற்கொண்டு பாராளுமன்றத்தில் சமர்ப்பிக்கப்படவிருந்த குறைநிரப்பு பிரேரணையை சபை முதல்வர் அமைச்சர் தினேஷ் குணவர்தன சற்று நேரத்துக்கு முன்னர் வாபஸ் பெற்றுள்ளார். அதன் பின்னர் அடுத்த மாதம் 3ஆம் தேதி வரை பாராளுமன்ற சபை நடவடிக்கை பிற்போடப்பட்டது.
Now in your breaking news now, Leader of the House Dinesh Gunawardena says the proposed vote on account with amendments would be withdrawn. Now I repeat, the Leader of the House Dinesh Gunawardena says the proposed vote on account with amendments would be withdrawn. Now taking a look at some more local news, Sri Lanka has officially informed the Parliament today of Sri Lanka's actions at the UNHRC. The proposal was made by Foreign Minister Dinesh Gunawardena.
The Cabinet has approved the decision reached with regard to the UNHRC resolution. The government has decided to communicate the decision made with regard to 30/1. We will continue to work with the representatives of the United Nations. Following the war in 2009, the leader of the state at the time and the UN General Secretary Ban Ki-moon made a joint statement. Ban Ki-moon has then mentioned about international human rights violations. The government accepted that statement while promising to address the issue. This is what led to the international community to interfere with our internal matters. They are now talking about disgrace. The root cause for this is the signature placed on the joint statement made with Ban Ki-moon. Nobody can deny it. So I request the current government not to engage in such things and ask for trouble. Don't sling mud at the opposition unnecessarily. The opposition is ready to stand together in safeguarding the sovereignty, integrity and political independence of the country.
Now, the Cabinet of Ministers decided to suspend the enforcement of the Extraordinary Gazette notification issued for the establishment of the new Urban Council for Sainda Marudu. Now, Joint Cabinet spokesperson and Minister Bantunaguna Wadana said it was a decision of the Cabinet to revisit and review similar situations across the country. He added an Extraordinary Gazette quashing the Extraordinary Gazette notification issued for the establishment of the new Urban Council for Sainda Marudu will be issued in the near future. Now, keeping up with more local news, the Housing Development Authority continued their protest for the fourth day today. The protest is being carried out near the Presidential Secretariat. The employees of the Housing Development Authority are asking for their jobs to be permanent. Meanwhile, a protest was carried out near the Presidential Secretariat today by the employees who lost their jobs at SIPECCO. They too request for their jobs to be given back to them. Here are some views expressed regarding the upcoming general election in the political arena.
The SLFP and the SLPP will unite and win the general election. We will move forward without any internal quarrels. Many people will speak out of turn, but our party leaders are in a good understanding. The UNP will form an alliance that will lose the elections. We will create an alliance that will win. We cannot say that all 225 MPs will win. We will not be here forever. The people will decide who will lose and who will win. The people in the rural villages are looking forward to see Sajith Premadasa taking the lead in the elections. We can foresee a prosperous future for villagers with the help of all forces and under the leadership of Sajith Premadasa's organising. In my opinion, former President Maithripala Sirisena can't contest in the general elections with the SLPP if he has self-respect. We are ready to contest the elections with a strong team. We believe that we can secure about 150 seats. Whenever left progressive parties separate, we lose. Mahinda Rajapaksha and Basil Rajapaksha were able to get the support of all these factions successfully. In the coming 5 years, there won't be any changes. This government has pressurized the people so much it is difficult to even buy a coconut or rice. Under these circumstances, we can easily win the elections, but everyone was looking forward for us to get divided. That didn't happen.
Wildlife supervisors have launched an island-wide trade union action against this. Now, this was placed against the payment of allowance for additional services which was not given. Wildlife officers have announced that they will refrain from engaging in their duties for 4 hours now this evening until the 23rd. Wildlife supervisors said that the Department of Wildlife has failed to provide allowance even though the authorities have been holding discussions for over a year. Now, taking a look at some tragic local news, the remains of 4 students who died after drowning in a Madhavachia tank, in fact, in Godakaravala, are placed in the Trincomalee Hospital.
Police said that the group of children who had come from the Halial area for a picnic have met with this incident. Police say that 3 more school children have been saved. Police said that 87 school children from a school in the Halial area had participated in the tour.
Now, taking a look at one of your local headline-making stories, reports emerge of schools of fish dying due to poison being mixed in the mawak oil.
Residents allege that a toxic material from a factory operating close by has contaminated the water in the mawak oil. They say the river flows into the Kalu River, that it takes the water to the Kandana water purification plant. Officers of the Horana Police National Water Supply and Drainage Board and Horana medical officers visited the site and inspected the area. Water samples were taken for further investigations. Health authorities have taken steps to test the water samples.
There has been a lot of attention on social media regarding a dog being attacked with a sharp weapon. Now, Newsfirst filed this report.
The dog named Cuckoo was living in a house in Kuliapitiya, Galpola area under the care of the residents. This 3.5-year-old dog was attacked mercilessly on the 17th of this month. It was reported that Cuckoo was the sharp object while it was resting beside the road. Kuku was admitted to an animal clinic center in Kurunagala.
The surgery was done 4 days ago with 4 doctors. Now the animal is in good condition. It's under treatment residentially. When it was admitted to the hospital, the weapon was 7 inches in its skull. The probability of the wound getting infected was high. We will treat the dog for a week.
The Kuliapitiya police are conducting further investigations regarding the incident.
We're now crossing over to a short commercial break. Do join us on the other side for more of the very latest.
Want to know about local and international top sports stories? Want to know answers for questions that you ever wanted to ask from your favorite sporting personality? Join us at 9:30 p.m. on Fridays on the Sports Center on TV1. Fridays on the Sports Center on TV1.
Now shifting your attention back to some local news, the road between Maha Aragama in Monaragala was renovated and declared open earlier today under the government, the initiative. We are now joined by Newsfirst Hamad Saldin live from Monaragala with the latest update. Hamad?
Right now I'm in the village of Maha Aragama Athilivaga, which is located in the Monaragala district and is home to around 400 families. This road is being used by villagers to commute. However, it has been in ruins for many years, therefore making it an obstacle for these people to achieve their day-to-day needs. Today, the team of government has brought a sign of relief to these people. Thanks to the road development project that was undertaken by the government, the initiative, the people of Maha Aragama can travel with ease once more. With the Newsfirst team, I'm Hamad Saldin.
The 3-member panel of judges of the Colombo High Court today decided to commence the hearing of evidence in the case of journalist Prageet Eknaligoda's abduction and murder on the 11th of March. Now the Attorney General has filed charges against 9 Army intelligence officers in this case. The case was taken up today before Justices Sampath Abekun, Sampath Wijaratna and Gihan Kulatunga. Well, of course, that is a wrap of lunchtime news here on TV1. For more news, log on to our award-winning website www.newsfirst.lk. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Devi Paldana. Take care.